Yeah, all season I've been using the quote from F. Scott Fitzgerald, never confuse a single defeat with a final defeat. And where that has been true throughout the season, it is not true now. This group has continued to fight through so much this year. And I'm really, really proud of this team. We had opportunities in this game today to give in. You know, we lost the first quarter by 10, and we won the rest of the game by 3 points. Made it real interesting down the stretch. Needed a couple more shots to fall for us, and I think we could have pulled that game off and pulled a big upset. But like I said, this group, these two seniors, have been battling human nature this whole season, and that human nature is to seek comfort and to give in, and they've done just the opposite. And so I couldn't be more proud of a team that I've coached here than the way this group handled themselves. These two seniors, four-year seniors, you don't see that a lot anymore in college sports. They came here as they decided to come here as high school seniors, and they're going to go out of here with degrees from Kent State and staying the whole time. And when there's everything in college sports is telling you to go somewhere else and seek comfort somewhere else or get something more somewhere else, they both decided to stay here, continue to trust me and our staff. And 2 years ago, both of them left this place in a little bit better mood, with confetti falling on their heads. And we were hopeful to have that happen again on a magical run, but it wasn't our time. So really proud of this team, proud of these two seniors, and give them an opportunity to speak, but just really proud of Kent State.
All right, questions for student athletes?
Tatiana and Dionna, you guys kind of went on that run towards the end of the third quarter. I think cut the lead down to about 5. What worked well for you guys to 3? Pardon me. What worked well for you guys in that stretch? You made a close game start in the fourth quarter, and where do you feel like things kind of changed at the start of the fourth?
Tatiana, you want to start?
Yeah, I feel like we picked up our intensity a little bit more. We had more of a sense of urgency in that little span, and it would have been nice to be like that for the whole game, but yeah, that's all I got. Sorry.
Dionna?
It's okay.
That's all right. You're good. You're good.
I think what she wants to say is, I've been around her a lot, I can read her mind. Yeah, we played with great intensity and focus, just like T was saying, and I thought going on that run was a lot. It's a lot of fun. Cut it to one possession game, and had an opportunity right there to really take control of the game, and made some adjustments defensively, and they responded. That's what you're thinking, right?
Yep.
Questions for student athletes? Back right.
What are you most proud of your team this season?
Coach said this to us after the game. He said that we never gave up this season, and I feel like I'm really proud of us for that, because there was a lot of times where, like you said, we could have gave in. But sucks that the outcome wasn't what we wanted, but we got here, and people probably thought we wouldn't, so.
You got it.
I think the way we continue to fight, I think all season everybody doubted us, and just saying that Kent State has a bright future. Our underclassmen are extremely talented, and I'm just excited to see what they'll do in these next years.
Questions for student athletes? Yep.
Allison Torlagos with the Akron Beacon Journal. You guys took on the first seed and only lost by 7. What does that say about you guys being under such pressure from number 1 seed?
That we're capable. We play with intensity and focus, and we could have won that game. That's what it tells you, I guess. It wasn't a blowout. So
I think that we're resilient, and we don't care what happened before now. We were going to come out and play our hardest 40 minutes and fight no matter what for everybody around us and represent the name on our jersey no matter who we were facing.
Any more questions, student athletes?
Please no.
You made it.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.
Yeah, we'll go back right first.
What's one thing you're most proud of your team for this season? Or this game?
I mean, I can't answer that question because there's not just one thing. I mean, it's a laundry list of things that I'm proud of with this team. I think I'm probably most proud of this group's character. We got a player like Joy Bergstrom who nobody got to see play. 3 ACLs in her college career. Comes here, probably the most talented player on our roster, and nobody got to see her play. And Joy decided to continue to come back, continue to rehab, continue to give it a try. And when her body said, I just don't have it anymore, she continued to be a phenomenal teammate, right? And there's stories like that all around our locker room of people that, Janae Tyler goes out for the rest of the season. She's first team all-conference. We get picked to win the league this year. And then all of a sudden we start the league 0-4. And that's tough for a team to handle. Right? It's tough for a coach to handle, right? You can start doubting yourselves and that type of thing. I'm proud of the fact that when everybody was probably glad we were in that situation, we said that's not the end of the story, and we're going to turn things around and we're going to show people what we're made of, and we're going to find a way to get to Cleveland and then see what happens then. So I'd say those two things are what I'm most proud of, but the players in that locker room, the coaches in that locker room, just an incredible group of young women and mentors and high character people, great student athletes.
Question back left.
Coach, I mean, the first half shooting struggles, and you guys were able to turn around in the second half. I mean, what did you see as a coach and as a team? Did you see them kind of step up like that? And what you guys was the game plan in that second half? Did they turn that around?
Yeah, we started. We made some adjustments defensively. I don't know if you noticed. We were switching defenses in between possessions. We were going back and forth from 1-3-1 to switching 4 ways to switching 3 ways to changing our ball screen coverages, and we really wanted to make sure we were unpredictable. I thought it caused them some issues. I mean, we held them to 11 points the second and the third quarter. So in the middle two quarters, we won 27-22, right? And then lost the last quarter by 2. But we needed some shots to go in that didn't go in for us. We've had some shooting woes this season. We shot our way out of it, but this team's a better shooting team than 14% from the 3-point line. If we shoot the ball better than that, I think we win the game. We struggled to finish around the basket. I think Miami had a lot to do with that. It's the best defensive team in the league, and that's that has a lot to do with it. But I thought we executed offensively in the second half much better. We got open looks. Our sideline inbounds plays down the stretch. I mean, we continue to get either good looks or score or and ones out of that. A couple of those threes go down that we got open out of those plays. Maybe we would have been the first press conference. I don't know, but that's kind of what happened, how it progressed.
Questions for Coach? All right. Thanks, Coach.
I appreciate it. Go Flashes.